If you just got out of a toxic relationship and that you're going through a breakup right now, maybe you're feeling completely lost, just know that you are not alone. Maybe you're feeling completely heartbroken, like you want to get back to him. Maybe you're feeling ashamed as well for letting the relationship go on as long as it did. You have so many mixed feelings and you don't really know how to handle it. You're in the perfect place right now. I've been through this and I want to show you what true healing could look like for you. At least I'm going to share my own experience and what mindset shifts really helped me move forward and actually find the right person today. But we're not there, and for now, it's okay to be exactly where you are. My name is Lara and I've been through 6 toxic relationships and I understand how painful this can be. I managed to find my own way to get out of the loop of always going to the same type of relationships, the same type of men. And the first very important thing is really to acknowledge where you are right now and to tell yourself that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Maybe you're completely devastated. Maybe you're so scared of this idea of having to move on your own. Maybe you're completely destroyed within from the idea of not keeping on with that person. Maybe the future you were holding together is still in your mind and the idea of giving up on that is so painful. What I want to say as well is that recovering from a toxic relationship is so much harder than just recovering from a relationship that was kind of healthy. You have literally given up parts of yourself. You've probably accepted things that you shouldn't have accepted, and this is really painful. And there's gonna be a whole process for you to go through to reconnect with yourself and to get back to this version of you that is confident, that is empowered, and that is genuinely you. Maybe right now you're feeling empty. Maybe you're questioning if that was the right decision, if you are the one who decided to break up. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're feeling unseen. Maybe you're trying to numb the pain with food or scrolling on social media or going out, or maybe you want to date. And maybe you're still feeling drawn to them, even though you know that's not the right thing to do at all. You have this higher consciousness that knows that you're exactly in the place you're supposed to be, but you're not really sure how to move forward and you're just waiting for time to pass because this is unbearable. You're not the only one feeling that, and it's really important that you acknowledge all these feelings and start working with them and not against them. Because what you're going through is already so hard, and accepting these feelings will really help you make peace with whatever there is right now. No, you're not crazy. No, you don't need to fix yourself, and it's okay to grieve the person that you thought they were. It's okay to grieve the relationship, and it's okay to grieve this part of you that might not have stood up for you in the moment you need it. It's okay to accept that this will take a little while for you to figure out, and that you will have ups and downs along the way. And if right now you're feeling down, just know that it's temporary, because everything is temporary. If you feel like it, the next thing that you could do right now very gently is to try and understand your patterns. At what point did you give up on yourself? At what point did you put him on a pedestal and started losing your sense of self-worth and giving him your power? One thing I have used to recover from toxic relationships were voice notes and journaling. And voice notes is an amazing way for you to reconnect with yourself and try to figure out what has happened in a very gentle way, only if it helps you right now. If you want to learn how to use voice notes, feel free to download the free guide right in the description below. It can be interesting to look at what the pattern has been on this relationship, but the past ones as well. Have you been losing yourself in relationships? Have you been letting the fear of setting boundaries take over? The fear that maybe if I set boundaries, if I focus on my life and I go slowly with that person, then they won't love me as much. Maybe there's the fear of being alone and of not finding the right person, because deep down that might be what you truly want. These are very important elements that you can start writing down so that you can be really honest with yourself about what in the first place made you go towards that person. A question that you can really ask yourself is, how was I feeling before I met him? At what place was I in my life? Was I feeling good? Was I feeling very connected to myself and grounded and confident? Was I proud of my life, of everything I have built? Or was I in a place where I was feeling so insecure and maybe waiting to be rescued? And all of this can happen on a subconscious level. So again, be really kind to yourself, because there's so much that's happening without us knowing that. Now looking at it is a great thing that you can do to start understanding and putting the finger on it, and start developing this awareness of everything that has happened and of yourself right now, so that you don't drown with yourself. If right now you connect to your higher self, you'll be able to view whatever has happened and whatever is happening right now, and to find compassion and to find some sense of meaning, even if what you're going through is very hard, and nobody's going to take that away from you. And the goal in this is not to blame yourself, it's just to try and understand, at what point did I give up on myself? What healing can truly look like is to actually reconnect with who you truly are, with the highest version of yourself, because surely you have become someone else with that person. And this is what you're grieving as well, is giving up on yourself. Healing can really become this sense of groundedness and knowing who you are, keeping your sense of self-worth, your sense of identity, no matter where you go to and no matter who you meet, you know who you are. Healing can really look like building an amazing life, a life that you really love, that you're really passionate about, so that when there's someone that comes in your life, you can welcome them, but you can also set boundaries with them, and your whole life doesn't depend on them. I remember when I was in these toxic relationships, I was waiting subconsciously, because I only realize it now, but I was waiting to be saved, and the relationship was a great escape to my life, because I was struggling with myself. I had a very bad relationship to my body, to myself in general. I was so judgmental, doubting myself all the time. And when a man came to me and showed me that he was amazing and that he could be with me, I found this as an escape to what I was really feeling deep down. And healing can really become this thing of, and I'm speaking from my heart because this is what I've experienced. It's basically to remove anybody from a pedestal, and this dreamed life that you would have with the right partner, to start creating it with yourself, and to start giving yourself what you need, and removing the belief that someone else is going to give you what you truly deserve. You have goals, you have dreams, right? You were put on earth so that you can achieve your wildest dreams. And maybe right now it really is time for you to reconnect to that, and to start becoming the version of yourself that you as a child would have hoped you to become, no matter what it is. And for me, it's been a journey of wearing the clothes that I want to wear, start doing music in the way that I love, start speaking up and setting boundaries. It can be so many things, but start reconnecting with yourself and start giving yourself what you need. It's very important as well to remember that love is not supposed to be this painful. It's not supposed to be this intense. And this is something I've realized with my current partner, because I have finally found someone who respects me and who loves me. And I can tell you that sometimes it can even seem a little bit boring, because it's not this roller coaster where you're going so high and then so down. You actually can live your life and you're in a partnership with someone. And it's really important as well to have this mindset shift. And this is the one mindset shift that has completely changed the way I view relationships. To realize that there is no man on earth that can take away everything I'm building for myself, and that my self-respect and my self-worth has gone so high that I'm not ready to give that away for anybody anymore. You're becoming a woman who knows her worth and who doesn't abandon herself. And maybe right now, this is what has been happening for you. Everything has meaning, and it's important that you take that in, and that you become that confident version of yourself, that grounded version of yourself, letting your higher self come through, and let yourself become the woman you are always meant to be. You're not chasing love because you are love, because your whole life is based on love. And this is a big thing I've understood as well through all these toxic relationships, is that love is not just romantic love. Actually, it's just a small fraction of it. But if you really open your heart and to yourself first, right, you will notice how much love you have for yourself, how much love you have for other people and for every single thing in your life. And you might stop putting relationships on a pedestal, because there's only so much that a relationship can bring you. One thing I wanted to mention as well is be really careful with the advice that people around you are giving you. You might be in a situation right now where not many people around you understand, because maybe they haven't been through a toxic relationship and leaving a toxic relationship. And all I want to say is do whatever feels aligned to you. If being alone feels aligned, do it. If going out and meeting friends feels aligned, do it. But you have all the answers within you, and you have, again, your higher self is guiding you all the time. Your intuition is always here. So listen to yourself first, because right now you're going through something and the only voice that matters is yours right now. And I believe the last thing you should do right now is to go back on dating apps or to start dating. This is the last thing I believe you should do, because you need to recover. You need to take care of yourself. You need to mother yourself right now. The one thing I've understood through all this is that the more you are, the more authentic you are, no matter what situation you're in, no matter who you are with, if you manage to stay that consistent version of yourself, which again comes from much higher, you'll be able to attract whatever you want in your life. Because when you are yourself fully, then you attract whatever you want, whether it's a job, whether it's friends, whether it's a house or a partner. You attract and you don't chase. And it's really important to remember that by forgetting about your life and giving it all up for someone else, you're giving up on yourself and you are chasing, which is the opposite of the law of attraction, of manifestation, of everything. So put the focus back on yourself. This is all you have to do right now, and mother yourself. Give yourself the rest, the love, the compassion you need. And it would be so much easier not to do this journey on your own and to find a guide that can really understand you, that has been through what you've been through. Whoever it is, maybe it's a friend, I am here, I'm offering free coaching sessions at the moment. So if you want to book a call with me and see how we can support you, feel free to book a call down below. But it's really important that you don't stay alone and that you do the inner work, so that you can understand truly what's been going on for you and how you can break the pattern of always getting in the wrong relationships, because this is so painful and you deserve so much better. So if you've been struggling lately and that you'd like some support, just leave a comment below. I reply to every single comments. And feel free to book a free call with me as well. I'm so grateful for you, and I really send you so much love, because I know what you're going through is tough. I've been through this myself and I have recovered, and this is a sign that you can recover from that too and find the right person for you and feel loved and respected exactly just the way you are. So take care of yourself and leave a comment below if you want. I will see you in the next video.